Y'all wake up, man. Wake up, wake up, wake up. You ain't cutting right now. Tap in, right? Tap in real quick. So I'm going to give y'all 4 guaranteed ways to retain a client, right? I went live yesterday on my Instagram and taught people how to get new clients, right? I even put reels up in this group on my IG and all that on how to get new clients. I'm gonna tell y'all now on how to retain a client, because it don't do you no good getting all these clients if you can't keep them, right? So you gotta know how to retain a client, right? These things are pretty basic, right? Cliche, but it's sad to say that a lot of barbers don't follow these basic things, right? A lot of barbers don't know how to retain a client. A lot of barbers post up in the barber shop, you know, got their clippers ready, and people gonna come to them. You know what I'm saying? People gonna come, but it's not a guarantee that they're gonna keep the client, right? You got barbers that's been appreciated, Kevin. But you got barbers that been cutting for a long time, but you never see the same person come to them twice, right? That's because these shops almost can guarantee you clients, but it don't guarantee you those long-term clients, the clients that you're gonna keep, right? So I'm gonna show you 4 guaranteed ways to retain a client. You understand? Because that's very, very important. When you retain a client, I'm talking you keeping somebody 4, 5, 10 years, right? And some of y'all barbers know how they feel. Some of us know how it feels to have a client for 5 and 10 years, you know, watching little boys grow up from here to get taller than you, right? That's a big deal. It's a big deal. And it's a skill. It's a skill to retain a client. It's a skill to have a client keep coming back to you like that. It's very much so a skill, right? So I'm gonna give y'all 4 guaranteed ways to retain a client, right? So number 1, of course, is gonna be precise haircuts, right? We all know that. We all know if you got your cut game right, you can retain a client, right? It only accounts to about 30% of what it takes to keep and retain a client, but precise haircuts, pretty basic, right? Pretty basic. Just good haircuts. That's simple, we all know that, right? It's not the only thing, but it's damn sure very important, the precise haircuts. All right, number 2, this is something that a lot of barbers put off, right? Big P, professionalism. That's right. That's right. A lot of barbers don't practice professionalism. You understand? Because a lot of barbers get irresponsible with the ability to work for themselves, right? We create our own schedule, right? We make our own time. We do our own thing, right? Everything on us, right? We our own boss. We don't got no overhead, right? So what they do is it makes a lot of barbers lose the professionalism piece, especially if you can do number 1, which is precise cuts. If you can give out good cuts and you know people gonna come to you for that, and you work for yourself, get cocky, right? So you forget to be professional, right? And professionalism is a great way of retaining a client. If you can't be professional, you'll lose valuable clients. You're gonna get people that only care about a haircut, but they can go to someone else. It's always somebody that can cut better than you. But if you're professional, that gives you a better chance at retaining that client, right? So number 1 is precise cuts. Number 2 is professionalism. These are pretty cliche things, right? It sounds basic, but every barber ain't doing these, right? I done seen barbers who didn't have precise cuts, but they was professional and they retained the client. professionalism is really, really, really vital. All right. So number 3 would be good timing. Right. You need to learn the 30-minute haircut. At some point, I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna teach y'all the 30-minute haircut, how to master the 30-minute haircut. If you got good timing, right, this opens up the avenue for a different type of clientele, the type of clients that will pay you right, because a 30-minute haircut is aiming at a specific group of clients, right? If you tuned in yesterday, you'll notice I was talking about how to get new clients, right? And you have to know exactly who your clients are. If you master the 30-minute cut, you're looking at people who don't have a lot of time, right? People who don't have a lot of time have a lot of what? Money. That's right. People who don't have a lot of time have a lot of money, right? And these are the people that's gonna pay the high ticket haircuts, or at least tip you well, because they don't have a lot of time. So if you learn how to give a precise professional haircut in a decent amount of time, you'll forever be booked, right? And you'll be booked by professionals, blue collar, white collar professionals, right? People that make the money, that tip good, right? Treat you well, act right, they on time, punctual, and you are as well, right? So number 1 was precise haircuts, we got professionalism, and we got good timing on the haircuts, right? Those 3 things are guaranteed that you be booked. And number 4 will be your customer service, or the customer's experience, right? Which is very, very vital. If you come into my barber suite, I got Jordan on the wall, a symbol of greatness. I got Floyd Mayweather on the wall, a symbol of greatness. I got Nipsey Hussle on the wall, a symbol of greatness. This signals a positive, motivational, inspirational environment, right? It triggers that. It gives the client a certain type of experience. I got the seated view in the suite, right? I got a 6-foot vanity mirror, right? The clients love it, right? It triggers a great experience, let alone the conversation, the professionalism, and the environment in the whole, the music I play, all of that gives the customer a good experience. When mothers come in the shop and wait for their son to get their haircut, or their husband or boyfriend to get their haircut, they don't want to hear all that, craziness. You understand? The experience is great, especially when you're personable and you're professional, right? You understand? So that experience is a big, big, big deal. And if you practice these 4 things, you guaranteed to retain the good clients. You're almost leaving no room for someone to say, I'm not coming back to them. If they don't, then they just wasn't for you, because you did everything right. You understand? So number 1 was precise haircuts, right? Number 2 was professionalism. Number 3 was good timing. And number 4 was good customer service or experience. You understand? Practice these 4 things and you're guaranteed to retain your clients. Like I said, it sounds cliche. Everybody, oh, we know that. If you know it, practice it, right? You wouldn't have a problem with retaining clients. Getting someone to come to you to cut them, but you never see them twice. You don't see them for 2 years, 5 years, 3 years, or whatever. You're not retaining clients. You're just cutting as you go. It's almost like paycheck to paycheck, right? You ain't keeping nothing, right? The goal is to keep clients, especially if you're an everyday barber. You understand? You want to keep clients for a long period of time, right? So practice these 4 things. You understand? And you'll be able to retain clients. You understand? I'm going to be going live here now, giving game. Letting y'all know a few things and educating y'all on a few things, man. Listen, you got 2 hands. One for helping yourself and the other one for helping others. You understand? Y'all wake up, man.